Hey all, this is Ritika, an ESL trainer from EngConvo, and I welcome you back to my lessons once again. Today I'm going to discuss about a very frequently asked question among English learners. And if you're watching this video, that means you're an English learner. And this question must have cropped up in your mind at least once, or maybe you have Googled it quite a lot of times. But you don't have to wonder about the things or Google about the things anymore, because I am here presenting you very crisp and clear tips that worked for me and that are going to work for you as well. Have I mentioned the topic? I think I haven't. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this thing, how to improve vocabulary. Believe me, the tips that I'm going to present, they worked for me and they worked for many of my learners. So I'm sure they are going to work for you as well. Try to work with them, try to inculcate those things in your routine, and I'm sure they will help you to improve your vocabulary. So stay with me till the end of the video, and at the end of the video I have a bonus tip for you as well. So keep watching. The very first thing, my favorite, I think I've mentioned it in my every video. Watch a lot of English content and read a lot of content in English, of course. But today in this video, I'll be making you understand how this thing is going to help you to improve your vocabulary, right? So for an instance, you learned a new word from a movie today, that is mundane. A couple of days later, you'll see the same word somewhere in an article. Maybe a few more days later, you will get to hear this word in a TED talk. So this word now will be fixed in your mind forever, and you will be using this word in your conversations very soon. So just like this word, there will be 100 of more words that you will come across almost every day. When you will listen to these words every day, when you will read these words every day, you will find yourself using these words one day in your conversations without putting any effort. So vocabulary is the byproduct of watching and reading. Make sure you are doing both of these things if you really want to improve your vocabulary. Tip number 2, stay curious. Now, suppose you are talking to someone, having a lovely conversation with someone, and you find that you were not able to convey your idea very well because you didn't find the right word at the right time. Now, what you have to do is take out your pocket diary and write the situation there itself, right? Maybe if you don't know how to say a particular word, how to translate a particular word in English, write down the word in your regional language itself. Come back home, give yourself 10 good minutes and try to take out all those words that you could have used at that situation. What you can do, you can Google, you can ask people around you. If you have a trainer who is guiding you, you can talk to the trainer and ask for those words. More are the chances when you will come across a similar situation, you will not be falling short of words. Stay curious, keep a pocket diary with you. Whenever you feel that you are not finding the right word at the right time, write the situation down, write the words down, come back home, find out the word, and that is how you're going to add more words in your vocabulary. That is how you're going to improve your vocabulary. Tip number 3, learn more adjectives. 90% of the times, our conversation consists of describing. Whether you're describing things, you're describing places, you're describing people, you're describing state, right? But most of our conversations are the descriptions, right? I went there and that was a beautiful place. I met him and he was annoying. My routine is very mundane. I saw this celebrity for the first time and she was glamorous. So what we do, we keep on describing people. He was creepy, he was annoying, he was phenomenal, he was remarkable. So we keep on describing things, people, states, situations, places. Try to learn more adjectives. Maybe start complimenting people. So you can compliment your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your parents, your spouse, right? So they'll be so happy because everybody wants to listen to compliments, right? At least I love to listen to compliments. So if you find me good, adding some value to you, you can write down some compliments in the comment section, and I would be so happy. Jokes apart, let's move on to the point number 4. That is, learn idioms. So when you learn idioms, you actually learn group of words together, and it really helps. When you have learned a group of word, you don't need to think of the words, right? Suppose someone is talking about someone and you just want to say that it's all facade, it's not real, you can simply say all that glitters is not gold. You wouldn't have to think of words, everything was right there in your mind. See, I think it can help you to sound a lot more fluent, a lot more fancy, and you don't have to think of the words as well. Let me give you another example. um, if you want to say someone, come on, come to the point, don't speak so much, come to the point. You simply say, don't beat around the bush. So you can learn idioms to improve your vocabulary. Now it's the time for the bonus step. See, set of vocabulary differs for different people. If you're someone who wants to use this language in business context at a workplace, I think you should focus on learning more of the formal words, right? If you're someone who just want to sound cool with friends and family, and speaking in English and sound cool, you might learn a different set of words. Your way of speaking would also be a little different than this person who wants to learn vocabulary for the business context, right? So you need to analyze what kind of vocabulary you want to learn. If you are someone who's surrounded with highly intellectual people, you might need to use some very smart words in order to make them realize that yes, you belong to the place, right? In order to stand out. So, set of vocabulary differs for different people. If you're someone who wants to learn vocabulary for business context, I think our business English course at EngConvo is going to help you a lot, because you're going to impress a lot of people and it's going to elevate your career. So you can find the link in the description if you want to enroll. Otherwise, the tips that I gave you are good enough for you to improve. So keep watching, keep following us. I'll be back with a lot more lessons for you all. I love you all. Bye bye. See you soon.